Welcome back to Ruthless Ideas. Today, we're going to start with the Turno fidget toy and end with the Groovey Fidget toy. So, first off, I had an amazing week. The one reason is survived a tornado and survived a flooding. Both minor inconveniences that didn't really have any effect, so easily survivable. But let's get into it. So first off, the Turno fidget toy. So I took this toy. It is a circle with 6 channels going through it with mini, I wouldn't say rails, but you got little tabs that hold in the centerpiece that you spin. The middle centerpiece that you spin is like the peace sign, that center part. That's pretty much what it looks like, with 3 cylinders coming down off of each arm, with 3 big circles coming off of each of those cylinders. So it fits perfectly into the part, and when you spin it and the whole thing spins. So I took this from 507 Mechanical Movements. It's a book, and this is one of the kind of gear ratio things. It's a 2-to-1 gear ratio, but I kind of changed it up where now it works as a fidget toy, and I've been playing with it every single day. It is so much fun to do, and it's just, I've never kind of felt the feeling of doing that movement before, and I love it. And you can get it going real fast, you can get it go real slow. It just always moves, and it is extremely nice, and I didn't think I was gonna like it that much. So kind of crazy. So the one other reason why this made my week so much better was, I don't get a lot of views on my videos. I only got like 30 views on this video, but I posted a short, 1,200 views. That is so many views. If you took all the views from all the shorts, all of the long form, put them together, added them together, I don't think it equals that amount. It is absolutely insane. I was blown away. I woke up and was just so happy. And I got 2 comments on it, which is even crazier. And one was actually beneficial. So for this one was by Capk. I don't know, weird name. But he said, put a thumb pad on the inner component to protect fingers for a lot of use. That is a great thought. I also had that thought before. Him thinking about it makes it even better. So now I'm going to add that to it and hopefully be able to share that and say, hey, I did what you asked. Thank you. Got any more tips? But so cool. And then I also got one from SY Mellow that said, nice. So not as beneficial because I can't do much with that. But I got 2 comments. It's freaking sweet, and 1,200 views. So it's absolutely awesome. It was such a beautiful feeling to just see that, because that was the first time it's ever happened on this channel, and it was mind-boggling, honestly. So if you were one of the people who watched it, thank you very much. But it was absolutely crazy. It was kind of a fever dream. So now it just makes you super excited that maybe these fidget toys can help me grow a little bit. So cool. Thank you very much for everyone. But yeah, this, back to like the actual fidget toy. Super fun, super nice, and there's a bunch of benefits of this toy for autism. I ain't gonna list that out again. You gotta go watch the video if you want to hear all the benefits. So, but it's Ruthless Ideas. Pretty sweet. Go check it out. It'll make way more sense as well. And then you'll have a little light bulb moment of, oh, That's what he meant by that. So yeah. But now the next product, the Groovey Fidget toy. Why I decided to call it that is the whole basis is it is a two-part system like the first one, where you have this, like the spinning tops that you spin on a table and it spins for a long time. I have that inside of, with like a top that looks like a little smile connected together, with the other part being a giant channel pretty much. And so you connect the two together and you can move the top smile part back and forth through the groove, which is how you get the Groovey Fidget toy. So it was really cool. I enjoyed playing with it. Not as much as the first one, sadly. I need to figure out a way where I can get it to like be smoother first off. So the thing is, this toy has a lot more additive processes that can make it better. So you can have a bunch of different grooves. So you could have like an S, you could have a zigzag, you could have just a giant circle. So like there's a ton of different grooves you can do. So that's where it benefits more than the first one. But when you when you are like moving it around, one of the ideas I thought of was, what if you figured out a way to put a pen in it and then the bottom is open, so you could print out a path for someone with their name. So my name's Austin. You could say, print it out that says Austin. And for people who struggle writing, have learned lost the function of writing, they can learn it. Or if they just haven't developed it yet, it can help learn as well. And so there's a lot of other ways you could do it with that, or you could do shapes, you could do colors possibly, you could do a lot of learning tools with the kind of groove system. So this one just has a lot more expansion. There could be a lot more products after this to kind of benefit the kids more. So they're both great toys. I like them both. It's just the first one, the Turno, is a great one for quick, simple, just you want a quick 3D printed toy, boom, print that out. But if you want a kind of a more expansive one, and if you want someone with ideas and kind of just a more encapsulating experience, might be better to use the Groovey Fidget toy. I have to put the little like wave on it, or it's just the Groovey Fidget toy, and it just seems like you're describing something, and I don't know, it sounds kind of weird. So you gotta add the little wave of the Groovey. So, but it was so much fun this week designing these toys. Like I talked about it last week, and it was still fun, but this week it was just working through figuring out how the toys go together the best, how 3D printing them, the sizes change, and making sure I got the correct size to make them fit together perfectly. It was a fun thing of trial and error, and it just gets my mind going more and more, where I'm like, I really want to do this as my job, so I really need to work my butt off to figure out a way where I can do this. Because I love engineering. I went to school to be an engineer, and I love product design. But the problem is there's always going to be extra things I don't want to do. There's always going to be when you design a part, you have to make like a drawing of it to dimension it out and make sure it works all good and manufacturable and everything like that. That's fine, that's fun. But if I can figure out a way where I don't have to sit and dimension it all out and kind of do the things that I don't particularly like, and I could do YouTube where I'm designing these products and presenting them out to everyone being able to show that off is just such a, I just feel like I'd have so much more fun with it, and it allows for so much more creativity and less of doing the things I dislike more. Because there's always going to be things I dislike. It's just, if I don't have to do that for every single product I design, it kind of sounds like a better job for me. So I just realized this is kind of what I want to do. I love making these videos. I love making these podcasts, and I really need to kind of grind my butt off to be able to get to a point where this is what I want to do. Whether that's making the videos more engaging, making the products more engaging, making, I don't know, things actually work, selling things. Like, I don't know where my next steps are to go. Yet I know I need to take steps. So it's kind of just a trial and error of how to get there, where to go, which direction. So if you have any tips on that, or you want to design some videos or toys or products with me, hit me up, let me know. I'd love to be able to collaborate with people, and I don't know, if you need a product designed, let me know. Like, I would love to be able to do that for you. And again, if I'm going to get hired out by people, it at least allows me to do my own thing. Yes, I might have to do all the drawing designs and dimensioning and all that kind of stuff, but it's of a product I wanted, and it's of my own accord. I got the client. Like, just that complete different shift of how I came about going about designing that product. That's the fun of it, and I am so excited to be able to explore that, strive for it, go for gold, I guess. So I don't know. I love it so much. I find so much pleasure and joy in just designing and trying to show people what I came up with. I definitely need to figure out a different system or different format to make it better. Because, like, I got the 1,200 views, and now I'm like, I'm going to dissect that video to make sure I can do it again and again. And yet I did it again the next video, and I got like 200. I don't even think I got that. Let me hold up. Give me one sec. 67 views, not even over 3 digits. So it's like that complete shift sucks, yet it's nice. But yeah, I just think I need to figure out a better way. So I guess go look at the video. Go look at the short. Just tell me what is good about it. Why would you watch it? Why wouldn't you watch it? Because in my head, I designed them, so I'm like, yeah, I want to watch all of these videos. These are sweet, because it's also the type of engineering I like. And so it's all, then the next question is, who do I target? Do I target engineers? Do I target people who have kids with disabilities? Do I target companies? Like, how do I target my content where it gives people a reward for watching it, i.e. entertainment? And so it's just a battle. But I ain't gonna give up. I plan on taking this the full year and figuring that out along the way, and hoping that 2025 is the year I can do what I want. So thank you very much for listening. If you got any tips, please let me know. I enjoy this. I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you next week. Thank you very much. Go watch the videos. Ruthless Ideas on YouTube. I have a website. I got it everywhere. Go check it out, and thank you, and have a wonderful day. Goodbye.